What is going on, everyone? Patch 10.05 just released, and although they have called it a small update, I beg to differ because this was a pretty big one in terms of addressing the voice of the community. Ranked rollbacks have finally been added, and at the moment they are currently specific to RR that is lost due to cheaters. They may extend this to refunding RR for other situations as well, like throwing, but for now it's just limited to cheating. So basically, if you lose a game against a confirmed cheater, Valorant will refund you the RR that you lost in that game. Also, if you lost a game in this past week against cheaters, this also applies to you as well. A few considerations to be mindful of is that this RR rollback is only applicable to the current act. So I believe that means if you lose a game the day before an act ends and it was a confirmed cheater, you won't be getting that RR back. And there is also a cap on how much RR you can be refunded per act. This part is kind of confusing. I think it's meant to tackle potential RR farmers by hacking on multiple accounts or something, I don't really know. But I guess if you're unlucky enough to lose enough games against cheaters, Riot is just gonna say, screw you, we can't help you anymore. Which doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. Once you do get confirmation of an RR refund, it will only be applied once you play your next rank game. So it doesn't just automatically add to your rank once you get the notification. You actually need to play and finish a comp game, and at the end of it, whether you win or lose, you will see that refund kick in. So if it is near the end of an act and you get the notification of a refund, make sure you play that game before the act ends, otherwise you will miss out on that refund. Overall, regardless of the weird restrictions that they have on this system, like a cap to how much you can get per act, this new ranked rollback system is 100% a W update. It brings zero harm to the game and it addresses the big topic of cheating, which I can really appreciate that Riot has taken this big step forward to giving the community something other than expensive skins and useless agents. And speaking of skins, of course they added another bundle to the game. This time it's called Stormmaw, and man, I don't even know what to say anymore. Okay, it's honestly not that bad. It kind of reminds me of the Howl skin from Counter-Strike, and back when I used to play, it was probably one of the most expensive skins on the game. So in terms of looks and everything, honestly the skin isn't really that bad for one that doesn't have animations or effects. But there is actually a small animation that this skin does have with these designs and these streaks over here which seem to glow, which is kind of cool. I'm just going to leave it at that. There's a new bundle, Stormmaw, enjoy. And last but not least, we have some lore updates. This time we have both a voicemail and an email from the brand new agent Waylay. This email is sent out to Brimstone titled Phoenix and it reads, Sai pulled the data. Phoenix's outgoing calls are more or less non-existent. His external inbox has years worth of unreads. Think we're looking at this wrong, Brim. I don't care about how he's fighting. This is all about the why. He's been Agent Phoenix non-stop. When's the last time he was just Jamie? Now this is an interesting email because it's not really lore related and I'm kind of confused exactly what she's referring to here. But what it sounds like is that Waylay spent some time alone with Phoenix and probably noticed that he may be burnt out or something. It sounds like she's trying to flag to Brimstone that Phoenix may be mentally and physically drained from non-stop doing his job as an agent, and he never really found the time or the chance to be himself and do the things that he likes. So it's a nice email. It shows Waylay's care for Phoenix, that she notices he may be silently struggling and wants to help him. Which honestly is alarming that this brand new agent noticed this immediately but no one else on the protocol has, so yeah, there's that. Next we have Waylay's voicemail. I'll play the voicemail first and then I'll explain it.
Gonna be quick, Brim. Getting word of Kingdom sites getting hit all over the world in the last month, with the same Raiden Knight feel getting stolen. I got my hands on some cave footage, and yeah, the crew working the gig are in the same getup as the guys we fought in Thailand. Long story short, whatever they're doing, we didn't stop them. Let me know if you need me to take a crew off base to do some digging.
Alright, so according to Waylay, she says that Kingdom Corporation has been getting several of their sites attacked all around the world. And the thing that's being stolen from these sites are radianite fuel. Waylay also was able to get some Kingdom footage of the attacks and concluded that the crew that are attacking these sites are the same ones that they fought in Thailand. If you still haven't seen Waylay's reveal trailer, in that video we have several agents including Brimstone and Tejo who entered a facility which was housing this green radianite fuel. I guess this warehouse probably belonged to Kingdom Corporation if these new soldiers attacked it here and are still attacking it around the world. Anyways, so in the trailer, the agents fight against these weird soldiers and we only saw them once before in Tejo cinematic or the V25 initiation cinematic. And they're a whole new type of soldier that we have never seen before. What we do know, however, is that these guys are somehow associated with Kingdom Industries back on Omega Earth. And this is because of this here, where we can see these soldiers getting ready to teleport into Alpha Earth probably, with the large Kingdom Industries logo in the background. It's unknown whether these soldiers are Kingdom Industries employees themselves, or if they're just kind of like contractors that were hired to do Kingdom's dirty work, basically like Omega's Atlas. These new soldiers are pretty strong as well, as we had several protocol agents fighting them, and they were all pinned down and unable to take them out on their own. Then Waylay shows up and clears all of them out without a problem, which just goes to show that she is pretty experienced not just in battle, but understands the powers of her radiance and knows how to use it effectively. After defeating the soldiers in her cinematic trailer, she tells the protocol that they don't have time to waste before dashing away. She clearly knows that it's not over yet and that they need to move quickly to stop whatever is coming their way. But then it also doesn't make sense that much because in her voicemail she says that, long story short, whatever they're doing, we didn't stop them, referring to those white soldiers that they fought in Thailand. Either way, it looks like we're slowly entering into a similar situation back when Clove was first introduced into the protocol, where Clove, Cypher, and Killjoy were all doing some recon work to try and find the secret hourglass base which we now know to be Abyss. It seems like Waylay is planning a similar strategy where she wants to take a few agents off base and go do some recon to see what they can find on these soldiers, where exactly they're coming from, what their plans are, and how to stop them. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you stay up to date on the lore of Valorant. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this lore update as well as the new ranked rollback system. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you all in the next one.